Donnie, let's talk a little hockey. Look, there's so much excitement in Buffalo right now, with what the Sabres have been, lucked into, essentially. But is it right for us to feel this kind of hockey excitement, or does it spread to us here in Rochester?
Well, it is, although I think we have to be somewhat patient in just how far we're going to go this year. The thing is that the organization has been improving year by year. The depth is getting stronger year by year, and it's a filtering process. Right now, we, of course, see all of the players are in Buffalo with the Sabres in their training camp, just opening up here in Rochester, with a lot of American Hockey League contracts and that. Still NHL contracts, most of them are in Buffalo, so it's a process that filters down through. Everybody's very excited at the start of the year until actually you play your first game, and then maybe reality sets in. But it's a building process, and one that I would say to people, be a little patient, because as long as we're on the uphill swing, that's good. That's what we should be excited about. And I would rather see this steady progression upwards, because when you get to the top, you're going to stay there longer versus
snail-like progression.
Well, and that's the part. Yeah, it's very frustrating at times, but the depth I'm seeing in the organization is really strong. In fact, I count what's going on right now. I count 42 players still in Buffalo with the Sabres. We've got a whole team on the ice practicing every day right now, but you figure they can keep 23 players there. That's all you can keep in the NHL is 23 active players. They have 3 that are injured, so that's 26. That leaves 16 players yet to come to Rochester. You get those 3 injured players back, that's 19 players to come back. There could be basically a whole team that's yet to come to Rochester at this point.
Paul, this local franchise kind of needs a kick in the butt, don't you think?
It certainly does. And I mean, I think when looking at the Sabres and you talk about the transition, can Carter Hutton make the move from backup goalie to starting goalie? And we'll see if he has success, if Eichel shows leadership in the locker room, and then that does have a trickle-down effect into here and the Blue Cross Arena. It'd be nice to see, right?
Yeah, you're clearly a hockey guy. How tangible is the excitement?
Well, I mean, I'm listening. Here's the thing about me. Everything Don said is absolutely right, but I don't want to listen to you, Don. I want to be excited right now. I'm thrilled. And I have this problem, and I think this is a sports problem. I can look objectively at the Bills, who are my favorite football team by far, and say this team doesn't look good. I can look at a basketball team and say this team doesn't look good. It is impossible for me every season to look at the Sabres and the Amerks and say we need to be patient, because last year I was convinced that was the year we were taking the step forward. And even the years during the tank seasons, well, you talk yourself into, well, maybe we're competing for a wild card spot every year. And this year, the excitement is making me crazy. I cannot wait to see Dahlin out there. Is Gooley going to stay up and play defense? What's Eichel going to be doing with a guy like Skinner on? I need it. I need him to be good right now. Donnie, just make it happen for me, buddy. Talk to somebody.
It's happening. You're going to win every game this year.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
What first impressions of Dahlin?
The kid's unbelievable. I watched him play live at every World Juniors game when they were here in Buffalo, and the way he plays hockey is so fast. The way that whole country plays hockey is like nothing you've ever seen before. Like, Nylander's been in Rochester for a couple of years here, and there are those who say he's been disappointing. When you watch him play the style of hockey that the Swedes play, it's like that's what he was born to play. It's what he knows how to play. My only concern would be, is Dahlin going to handle the puck too much for the NHL game, and does he think he's further advanced than he actually is when it comes to playing American professional hockey?
Cool. No, we're all looking forward to it. And it starts when?
Yes, play Charlotte Friday, Saturday, 5th and 6th, and then Wednesday is also a home game, and then that following weekend off. I really haven't looked at the schedule that close, but
well, anyway, where you go? You're going to be there. Where you go?
I figured out games 1 and 2, and beyond that point,
Now, what do you think of the Ryder Cup, Don?